And welcome back, guys. We are back with the Socal Guilty Gear Slam. I'm here with Botan, and I have.
Oh,
Dr.
we started?
No.
We
Yes.
started? Nobody tells me shit.
We
just said it.
Said it.
I said, hey, go to break. No, I was not listening. I was
Oh my God.
like, I'm here.
You're
We're here with Dr. No.
What it do?
Are you gonna hit
What
us
it do,
with
family?
You gonna hit us with it?
Nah.
It's grand finals. You gotta hit it.
Also, Nick's here.
Wizards and Warriors, welcome back to the SoCal Guilty Gear Slam! Team Kyet, Team Leahi making it all the way through to the final round here. Beginning the losers finals, we have 3 teams left, and one of them, only one of them, can be the victor. Start off at the bottom, you know, the way we've been running things so far, you know, we got the formalities, you know, you start at the bottom and you work your way up, you know. Mars, YassifiedLenin, we saw a little bit of them earlier on the stream. Now we're running it back. I mean, I'll be honest with you. YassifiedLenin felt a little... Like, the last time we saw these two, I believe YassifiedLenin was kind of like showing the depths of just like, I'm going to play the zoner. Not only am I going to play the zoner, I'm going to keep you over there and not let you think about playing the game. You know, zoned out, and another L felt very, very well. Getting around that far slash range seemed to be a little tricky for some people. Mars, opportunity for you to maybe show us a little something you learned. Show us a little, you know, you had a lot of teams you had to fight.
A lot of LFL practice, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
And
Am I giving you the cable?
We're gonna see
Yeah, I
how
got you.
Mars is gonna be using some of the new buffs that Dizzy just got. High Spike being one of the biggest ones, the active frames. Not really gonna let Yassify get away with a lot of options of like, I'm gonna zone you away with my gun.
Right, yeah, you like Elfelt is kind of like credited with having that secondary mode of play, but not against a character like this, right? You have to be able to send it. Ooh, okay, Pineberry getting a solid amount in, but nice 6 speed. That's actually
Mars doing a really good job at 6P'ing these jump hits.
yes. That was a huge part of like what Mars I felt like had a good handle on, is just like, okay, you're up too far. I like, you know, all of her modes are clearly defined, which is really good. Yeah.
All right, and we have Mars here holding it down pretty well for the most part.
Ooh, getting
And
caught on.
there's that buff we were talking about earlier. Ice.
Yeah, it being so much faster is genuinely an issue.
Faster, it's significantly more active, being at 34 frames. Most like characters don't even have like something that lasts that long. The fact that you could dash, like you're dashing into it and you can still get hit, makes it really hard to deal with on a day-to-day basis. As like fighting her.
Oh, slightly
no.
mistimed the first Rekka. You got like OTG with the second one. Still able to get a wall break, so you know it's not the end of the world. Positive tension. Do you just send
nice.
it?
Hard knockdown.
Oh, shot able to find it. Yeah, I was gonna say that's not. We talked about that earlier. You don't get to go into that second mode of play super easily.
Mars doing such a good job at using these like buttons that are gonna like hit her out. Oh, and
Okay.
hitting it with Michael's sword. Really doing a really good job at using the fire spike to like nullify all of Elfelt's gunshots. Really key.
I really liked a lot of. There was 2 things that I felt like Yassified was like just barely missing from putting this together. One is just reacting to the ice on the floor, right? It's like everyone tests things a lot, and that definitely shows, you know, like you haven't been playing, you know, you haven't been playing either against this character for a super long time, or you haven't been playing the game for a super long time. Other thing I'm noticing, Yassified doesn't, what is it? It's the Fireball Forward K, the like scooter.
Yeah.
Like not using that to get
Right,
in,
nice.
even with meter, is very, very like difficult, right? Because like that's your neutral skip. That's, you kind of need to accept that you will just have to skip neutral, especially with positive bonus, but not representing that against Mars at all. So
Yeah, they're leaning on 2H a little more, which is a little too slow for dealing with it.
ooh, opportunity, yeah,
Like that,
slash.
yeah.
Mars has been nothing but in control in my opinion. I have not seen them falter once.
They have very clear answers for everything
Yeah.
that the players they're playing against are representing.
Nope. Oh my gosh! And again,
Yeah.
ready with the press there.
And then something I want to see from, like, this is kind of very last minute from Yassify. Doing a lot of IADs, like with Ice Spike out, which is going to benefit Dizzy if anything. So this is really, like, trouble area, which,
Ooh.
and in the round, very quick 3-0 from Mars, I think that, or 2-0. Yeah, 3-0?
Yeah, duo.
Yeah, 2-0. I thought that was faster.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
The first one was a bit slower.
They do have the buff of like they are they live with the organizer, so you have the secret secondary coach of like V helping you constantly. I feel like, I'm not saying that's playing a little biased, but like consult all your sources. Get a little extra training here and there.
This first one is like very wild amounts of skill variance, depending on like some people who picked it up, they might have really liked it and put a lot of time into it and playing a bunch. Some people might have not had that.
Yeah.
And then it's just like it's night and day the difference. That's just kind of how those things have to go.
Yeah, that's the learning curve, right?
And that's the goal. I mean, we want people to like it and want to play more.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Plus, zones are always going to be like an ultimate wall for beginning players.
Yeah.
Because learning to dash and block is not natural.
Right, and I feel like especially for Mars, right? Mars gets to play. They don't need to expend meter. They're never finding themselves in situations where they're like, oh, I could have used meter for this. You're picking up the damage just purely on buttons. Don't add that extra layer into things. Oh, slight, yeah, holding down there, getting just 2S.
Just look how active those buttons are. That 34 frames really showing. And then Mars knowing that they're just going to press a button. So just going for Michael Sword.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well. Good defense. Oh, yeah, again.
Very clean.
Honestly, yeah,
Really
very,
impressive.
very, very clean 3-0. That was definitely a lot of just, like, we saw the same thing time and time again against many different L-Felts for Mars. They just have the, okay, I can press here, I can press here, and, like, I like that a lot because I feel like for, like, a lot of newer players, right, when you can break it down into I respond to X with Y, I respond to this with this, and you just go down that flow chart, it really does help simplify the harder parts of the fighting game where you're like, well, why didn't this one work there? Or like, what do I need to layer? It's like, no, actually, stay over there. Hold fish. Like, I don't want to deal with you right now.
Not really having to associate with the longer range. They're just like, we're going to hold you at this distance.
Yeah.
You have to deal with my buttons. I have the better fireball. Just
We
play
didn't
my
see
game.
Icefish once, right? And it's just the like, I'm not going to concern myself with that. I am limiting my toolbox to what I am comfortable using, and it pays dividends, right? I mean, clearly.
It works.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it ultimately got them bigger rewards too, because then they ended up just like hitting anti-airing with Michael's sword.
Yeah.
Exactly. But we have Julian coming up. Testament, which has really surprised me, one of the better Testaments I've seen today. Genmu's one of them. Julian is also another one, showing a lot of consistency today.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying a lot of the floor 1 through 3 matches. I feel like Julian has a lot of stuff to show. Felt very competent as far as trying to use teleport, trying to use all your tools, which is always very fun. And then Effy on the other side. I mean, it's a lot of the Bridgets. They're not at the level just yet where they're able to define, like, oh, what makes your Bridget yours, right? Like a lot of the decision-making isn't quite there. But I have felt like Effy is showing, a fair amount of consistency, character understanding, all the essentials that you would want.
What was that?
Move your mic a
Your
little
mic.
closer to your mouth.
No,
You're good.
you're good. You're good.
We got it.
better.
Other button checking.
Yeah.
All right, so just doing a quick button check. So I will see, like you said, we don't get to see a lot of expression in the character. We're not gonna see, or these characters, we're not gonna see like, oh, like you said, this is what defines me. Like some people have their very distinct offenses. Like Remilia, I know she likes to do the little
Yeah.
wave, Dig is more of just, I'm gonna do it straight, honest, like make you guess these 50-50s.
Right. Like you can always think of like the high level of any character, right? Like how greedy you are, what you're responding to. But a lot of this level is just about like, hitting all the notes, right? This is the Guitar Hero of like fighting games right now, where it's like you're following the patterns. You have to be able to recognize it. Starting off strong. I like the 2H there, not letting you jump out for free. Ooh, okay.
But one thing I also like is this is something like we get to see how much knowledge they have learned in the past 2 or 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, sometimes they're not comfortable with these matchups. You know, they haven't really studied these. So getting to see the opportunity of like, oh, this is everything that I've learned. Like, most people don't know they could jump that.
Yeah, exactly. And like, on top of that, I mean, even in jumping that, right, not representing the confidence to swing immediately after you, like, you know, not necessarily punishing it.
Yeah.
Also, on the other end, Effy not PRCing it, right? It's like, you know, you're going through, there's like this understanding, but it's just about piecing everything together, you know, knowing where it flows next. Solid 6P to keep in the corner. I will say, Effy's anti-air so far, holding Julian in the corner, have been on.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely very impressed with Effy's combo structure. I mean, you know, at these like first 2 levels, you're wishy-washy with your conversions.
Right.
You're not going to be the cleanest inputs. Effy's combos have been really clean, alongside Julian. Like,
Yeah.
Some of their combos have been some of the cleanest I've seen at this lower level.
It's been a lot of, like, you know, just like having your tourney combos, right? Ooh, dashes through,
Yeah.
good awareness to know you can get out from under that Arbiter sign.
Oh,
Nice, yep.
yes.
Fair confirms, Julian finding the zoning game that you kind of want to play, right? Is just like, you know, like, okay, if you're not, you know, super confident on blocking the high-lows just yet, I'm willing to just run your average zoner gameplay. Ooh. Sneaks through. Effy, I still think maybe second-guessing themselves a little bit on running under those Arbiter signs, right? Running through, but just not quite swinging, not quite knowing it's punishable just yet.
Yeah.
Solid tick throw there.
going for
Scooter
the
just
scoot.
right out.
And here Julian can just kind of play Testament's game, not really interact. Just keep the character at bay. Because essentially, perfect.
I like how much they're using Arbiter's Sign. Like, they really seems like they're keeping the mental stack pretty high in those
Yeah.
situations.
And they're not over relying on it. That's what
Yes.
most people tend to do at like their early stages. Like, you're gonna rely on that special that you know works.
Right, and especially like, you know, you're like, oh, I'm a zoner. My job is to keep you as far away as possible. Like, you know, you get too locked in on the range 4, range 3 gameplay that you forget, oh, I have to, like, you know, I have to be willing to /5H and, you know, like, box you out when you start running in on me.
Nice.
Yup, finding some more damage. Double Arbiter. Ooh, not yeah, honestly, the Brawlic 6H.
Well,
Yeah,
I think
wow.
Julian wanted to go for the fast RC Arbiter, but nonetheless, they got the kill. That's all that matters. Oh, and Effy, good job at running in instead of just letting the Grave Reaper rock.
Yeah, I do hope that that / counter hit is a bit of a, like, wake-up call as far as just like, oh, you know, like, I can just kind of poke you out, right? Tries for it again there, not quite gonna find it. Gets you catching up, gets you catching up. I do think we saw Julian go for Wake Up Super into RC, so maybe we might see it again. Careful. Oh,
Not holding down back. I think they thought they were going to go through the wall again.
yeah, maybe it was just trusting in the combo there.
Oh, there we
This
go.
is hit. Yeah.
Nice.
Julian doesn't seem to want to try to press 6P against Bridget's like normals.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, they might not be comfortable with knowing how to handle them in that situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like finding your way around like 6P invulnerability as a newer player can be a little difficult because you're like, oh, I can hit this grounded normal. It looks so low, like,
Yeah.
you know. But I mean, honestly, I feel like all the way up the ladder to like very good players, the answer is just like, no, you just need a 6P more. Like,
Yeah. But yeah, Julian taking a like really commanding lead, looking very comfortable right now.
On set point.
Yup, and potentially leading.
Perfect 6P, knowing that Julian last time went for the dash up brown start. So just calling them out, making sure that you know, like, I saw your last time.
Yeah, honestly, building very solid set play. Ooh.
What a dash out.
Yeah, honestly, like, just solid play. Able to find the burst off.
This is gonna hit.
Yeah, this is like a pretty
Oh.
far away, but late cancel into the Arbiter sign. Ooh, doesn't quite combo, but catches Effy pressing. Julian, 3-0.
That was a very commanding 3-0.
Yeah.
This is one of those 3-0s where it's like, had you just showed me this, I'd have been like, oh, this Testament knows what they're doing.
Yeah, right. Like, and it felt very confident. You know, like, obviously, you know, like, yes, there's, you know, involve a couple other tools. Like Emma mentioned 6P earlier. You know, like, there's other things you can, but controlled the match pretty much the whole way through. I feel like for, you know, for Llamartist, it's more about, like... Oh, excuse me, not for Julian.
Yeah.
For Julian, like, you know, everything was there. Nothing was really missing. You can implement some more tools, but until you start losing, you don't seek out those tools, right?
Yes.
So that's kind of that's every player will go through this and
Yes.
improving. It's just like, oh, well, yeah, I did this and it won. So, like, what do I need to change? And then you're going to run into
And then
the,
you start losing.
Exactly.
And then how do you adjust from the losing to
Yeah.
implement, like, okay, let me start rotating my options a little bit more. Because right now they're at the stage, you don't really need to rotate options because most people aren't going to know the counterplay.
Mhm.
But once you start getting to those higher levels, it's like rotating your options is actually really important.
Yeah. It's always like, I always think it's very fun to watch play, like, so much of, like, player growth, I feel like, is going through the, yeah, like, I'm, you know, like, I'm, like, pretty good. I get what's going on. And then the one thing that shakes you, and it's like, how do you start putting the pieces
Yeah.
back together to build that next layer? And, I mean, you know, maybe we'll see you in layer 3 next year, you know? I mean, you know, stuff like that. It's always super fun. But
That'd be great to see.
I'm also super excited because it's 1-1, which means we're getting inching ever closer to that game 5, which we always want to see.
Yeah.
Yes. And we know Llamartist, she's one of the best artists for Arc System. She does Arc System, has won a contest for them. And then we have BCB, the Bridget player that we saw last time that almost brought it back against Raven. So really excited to see how this matchup's going to go. Kai versus Bridget, I'm sure it's quite the nuisance. But we will see how much knowledge they know about these matchups.
They were very close the last time they played.
Okay.
Both the last times they played, actually. So I think going from the Llamas won it both times.
Okay.
But it was very close on the first time and was less close on the second time. So
Okay.
I don't know if Llama will continue.
Yeah,
to,
trending upwards
yeah.
there. I do like a lot of what I was watching from Llamartist earlier, where I felt like a lot of the pieces were very solid as far as, you know, win to Stun Dipper, you know, like recognize the surprise factor of
Yeah.
Stun Dipper as far as like, oh, I'm going to like do my string. You're going to run at me. I'm going to like to snap out a Stun Dipper real
Yeah.
quick, even in situations where she didn't necessarily have the meter, but was trusting in the like, oh, I can catch you here. Like I can like at least threaten this, which stuff like that I feel like is always a really good call. And there's odds where when I watch her, I'm like, you've either been playing Gear for a little bit or you've
Or
been playing other
watching.
anime fighters for a little bit, or watching, yeah.
Because, you know, as we know, best Kai player out there right now, El Maza.
El Maza.
El Maza himself. So people study the character, and he's definitely one of the best to watch.
Oh yeah.
We messed up the gold burst.
Yeah,
We messed up the
and-
gold burst.
Oh, what else is new today?
Yeah. I am also like, I think from like Llamartist perspective, where you have fought like a lot of Bridgets today, you know, there's things that you're just kind of picking up as you go. But I think also that like, for as long as a tournament like this is, and you know, like how many matches you are putting these, you know, these players have to play, you will kind of learn, you know, you are learning a lot about like, oh, I'm running into the same problem that I did before. And I like, now you make it all the way to finals, you have to be like, oh, I have to like think back to everything, you know, like put aside the exhaustion as much as you can.
Yeah.
You do have to think, what did I do against this other Bridget? You know, like what did I do against other Bridgets that I played? What did my coaches tell me? You know,
Yeah.
different things like that. Especially, you know, Llamartist, you have one of the best in-region Bridgets with you. You know, any advice that she has given you, now's the time to show it.
And I just want to say, this has been a 7-hour tournament, by the
Oh,
way.
yeah.
So you have been playing a lot. So we're going to see how much your mental has taken and how you can keep yourself composed.
Yeah, how exhausted could you possibly be by the end of this? Ooh,
So
16
showing
through?
some- like,
Really, really good call. Checking with the
Yeah.
Stun Dipper just in case. I'm liking a lot of 6Ps from Llamartist, right? It's just like, I'm gonna test this, find out where it works.
I'm really liking how she's using her stun edge. Doing a lot of like variation of the like, okay, I'm gonna jump this one, I'm gonna just do normal. Something I want to see is her just take that step forward against Bridget. You don't always want to just sit back and just let her kind of run towards you.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I feel like we've seen from her before, is the like, I recognize that I have these two modes, but it's about just melding them together that extra
Yeah.
little bit.
I like that she went right for the Stun Dipper there. Like,
Yeah.
immediately when she had the resources to use it, she just went for it and
Oh.
worked out really well.
Oh,
Oh,
Air
perfect
throws?
Air throw.
Good reacts. Oh,
Stutter.
stutter? Oh, and we're
Rising JS.
we're reading jumps as well.
So this is the stuff that we were talking about earlier. Like we're seeing her like piece it together.
Yeah,
So-
it's like conceptually I understand what I'm going for in every situation. You know, it's like maybe is there a better option, but like
Perfect
even
combo
this
routing.
holds on to corner. I like it. BCB able to swing its way out, but yeah, getting caught in the run up. Sure.
All right, Roger's super. Let's see how Llama's able to deal with this.
Yeah, it's gonna. I mean, this is the classic mix situation.
Good
Ooh.
6P. Something I definitely want to see from Llama is just maybe a little less Future art. Just kind of save it for a rainy day because Llama's been showing a lot of 6Ps. So maybe trying to call out that 6P.
Yeah, I definitely think like showed a lot of 6Ps early, kind of getting caught on these future arcs by BCB, but you know, still long set. You know, we're in our early rounds. We have plenty of time. I will kind of see Llamartist immediately backing off of the 6Ps very, very hard on that second round. So hopefully not a flash in the pan. Ooh,
Nice.
up deep for that far slash.
But I'm glad she's so like very hyper aware of these yo-yos, knowing which one that she has to get out of the way of and when she has to do it.
Yeah, definitely like something that honestly even better players than this will like just not be trying to interact with, right? They will try to brute force their way past it. I like that Llamartist is giving the respect to BCB.
Yes. And I think it's one of the most important things in this matchup is like how much do you know about the yo-yo set play?
Right.
Like, where can you start dashing in? Where can I have which yo-yo do I have to back off on?
Right. Oh my God,
no.
Llamartist, you are after my own heart. I love that you were just like, I'm gonna send a DP on round start real quick. Let him know.
Llama wants to go in. They want to DP. They want to press.
Yeah.
And it's awesome when it works.
Oh.
You know,
And it works a
I'm
lot.
seeing a turn right now where
Yeah.
it's going to be a little more of a DP round.
That second one was actually very solid though, just a hard call out there. Fudra in, this time it's safe. I love the way Llamartist really does just try to play this range game once you get to the corner, right? Once I know I have you boxed, it's about, my job suddenly turns into like, well, I'm gonna keep you there until you run into my buttons. Almost feels like a earlier season Kai. Like, it definitely feels like I've learned from earlier season Kai. I'm not as prominent with just running at
what
you.
a
That's a
dash
great
into the
run
grab
under.
on the recovery.
That was nasty. On the other end of things, I think BCB would really benefit from just like also just walking up and taking a little bit more space, right? Especially when Llamartist is like up backing like that. He's going for the fireball game. But I mean, honestly, it feels scary to approach when you just take 50% like that.
It feels hard to out neutral Kai consistently like that. I don't know.
I
Even
mean,
with Bridget button.
A lot of good buffs that came Kai's way. A longer 2S. He still has that godlike far slash just because almost no recovery.
Yeah,
Great JH, JD. Creates a lot of mental stack.
100%.
You know, and as good as Bridget is, I mean, she's going to tend to struggle with these DP characters.
Yeah, it could happen to you, you know. Able to spin the deflect shield. Oh,
They
yeah.
definitely tried to call it out with the 6P, but getting the Fudra arc to work.
Yeah, just a little bit too late, right? The mental stack starts to get a little bit too high. You know, your exhaustion is really starting to set in at this point. I'd also like that it was in that last round that Llamartist was willing to just
Stun dip.
chuck a DP out when you know you had so much HP, you're in no danger of dying or even getting your wall broken, right? So, like, I
wow.
love that Llamartist is thinking about, you know, how risky are these DPs?
Yep.
Again, odds of, like, having either played fighting games for a while or played gear for a little bit.
Oh, knowing how good Kai's air buttons, too, is, like, really benefiting as well.
Yeah, Fireball's going to get eaten up there. Good call from BCB.
Yeah, something I definitely want to see from BCB, just dashing in more. Taking up that ground, because you have all this ground to work with, and I know you want to set out your yo-yo. We all know what Bridget's game plan is.
Right.
But at some point, you do have to take up your space. You do have good air buttons, like, not air buttons, but you do have good ground buttons
Ooh.
to, like, really start pushing.
Yeah, no, 100%. I feel like so many times we're seeing like, oh, I jumped over a fireball, now it's my time to throw yo-yo and try to run in. It's like, then you can, you know, you can also earn it in other ways, right? You can take the screen space that you need. Oh, that Wild Assault connecting is so bad. Not quite able to get there, but I mean,
The variety of options Lava's doing is really impressive. Like,
shimmy neutron.
hear Maya shouting over there, I think.
Yup, and I think that might be all she wrote. Throwing a couple more fireballs. One RC burst.
Oh, wow.
Baited?
Recovered in time.
I mean,
She is popping off
Wow.
over there. Look at her.
Dang.
A solid 3-0.
yeah, very
Nothing
solid
but
3-0.
these 3-0s that we have been watching recently, nothing but solid.
Yeah.
Very, like, all these players showed nothing but strength in their, like, abilities, believing in themselves. I mean,
Consistency,
and that's- consistency.
like, and I feel like that's like, that was kind of like what we expected to see at this level, and it's kind of interesting, right? Because when we started this, in some of the earlier matches, you know, these like early ones were going to Game 5 last round. You know, they were like very intense, and like when they had all that anxiety that they started with, yeah, it's like it's very shaky. Then I like that as we've gone on with this tournament and, like, you know, like, people are settling in a little bit more. They're like, okay, I've been competing long enough, but, you know, my adrenaline's starting to wear off. I'm starting to just, like, actually play the game. We're seeing very clearly who has the answer and who doesn't. And that's kind of, I feel like that's like the more clear definition of like, okay, I have to learn this matchup, right? You know, Game 5 last round, you could be like, oh, well, you know, like that came down, it was really close. But something like that is a little bit more, oh, I should learn the next layer here. I should be, you know, like, I have something that I get to go home and work on. So, you know.
Interesting. We have a Schwa and Queenkoa up.
It's because
because Calpico is sick.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no
Put me in,
Calpico.
coach. I'll play.
Yes,
Yeah. Do the
I will play
automaton.
The Owen Tuesdays Classic, you want to go fight Otto?
I'll fight Otto.
Yeah.
I don't think Otto will like that very
I
much.
could,
I think so.
I could play my other characters. I'll play the Sinkisuke. I'll play Geo.
Give Otto your Zato.
No, that's not good.
Give
First of
up.
all, I'm not a puppet character guy.
Nah. But I am, this is actually, I'm always very excited to watch these two play because, like, I know Schwa at the earlier one got the better end of Koa, but when they played earlier today, Koa looked very in control. I think it was a 3-0. It was not.
It was a swift 3-0 with the Axel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
It
think
looked miserable, honestly.
Yeah.
So
I think-
we'll see how they're gonna adjust then.
Koa's been playing the Axel more. They're starting Axel this time. Last time she was started on ABBA and kind of had to rebuild momentum and maybe a little too late. But I wonder what Schwa's been thinking about this whole time.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what have they been adjusting? What's Kyet been telling them? You know, if there's someone who knows Axel, it's Kyet.
Yeah.
So.
And you know for a fact, Schwa has not been thinking about another character since this game came out. He was like,
Day
oh yeah,
one.
yeah. He's like, oh, the cute girl with red hair. Yes, I'm going to play that character. I will have fun.
We all
Kyet-
have those characters.
Kyet
Yeah.
got an okay. I mean, sorry, Schwa got an
Oh,
an
I
okay
think they're going
Unica.
into this.
Oh, true.
No button checks needed.
Yeah, no button checks needed. They're just gonna go straight into it.
Yeah, good throw tech there. You know, like Schwa emptying that one out to find a throw. Just good reactions from Koa.
I think the biggest thing with fighting Axel is like how patient can you be? Like yes, very long buttons, very range, but how patient are you able
whoa.
to? Like, don't let him get to you the more you get hit.
Oh yeah, and especially on this patch, right? When you see your HP bar going down so fast, it's very easy to get caught up in like, oh, I need to, you know, like answer very, very quickly. But no, it is just, you know, the game plan has not changed. You just have you know, you start to die a little quicker. That's just how it is.
Yeah, like at this position, it's like, oh, perfect.
These 2Ds are just finding so much value for Schwa right now. Oh, just stroll on up to get that poke in. Gonna get meter here as well.
Oh,
Battery
this is-
super? No, goes for the RC. Trying to bait out a 2K.
What a dash up throw.
Uh-huh.
What a backdash.
Yeah, huge backdash on the Wild Assault there.
The
Finds
patience that has to get
out.
in. We're seeing the Schwa adaptation.
Yeah, that was a really, really good call there. As well as once you recognize getting out the 5P, Koa wants to up back. She is not having any of that, but Schwa just still on that next layer. Ooh, okay. Push through. Good throw. I swear you cannot throw Schwa.
You can't run up throw Schwa, that's for sure.
No, it's impossible. Oh!
We're dropping combos, but
Nope.
nonetheless.
Yeah,
Mako's got it.
a perfect by any other name.
Immediately calling back, being like, that was just one round.
Yeah.
But it honestly like shows how much. Oh
That had to be an
no!
accident.
Oh no.
Yeah, maybe.
Schwa unfazed though.
Maybe you wanted like the JK into the 2D and then just ended up pressing both of them at the same time. I could
But
not tell
this
you.
is still good for Schwa. Still has a bunch of meter. Oh no. I don't.
Schwa
really
playing on a
ordered.
new joystick, also playing on a new controller.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Playing the T2 race. You get that one.
There's some controller unfamiliarity.
Yeah.
It's pretty normal, like similar to the other ones, but it is a physically different lever.
Yeah.
Oh, I think actually counter hit RC there. Wanted to get a start up in after the 2D. Grapevine with a 5P.
This is where you have to learn to be patient with Axel. Like,
Yeah.
you can't just be jumping in all the time at this character. Like, he's gonna make you punish, like, punish you for it.
Oh,
God,
that.
that could be a big.
Well,
that
it
could
cost
be
you the
huge.
kill at the very least.
Oh,
Oh no!
This can cost you the game.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's a tough.
Yes.
Immediately mashing the deflect shield's like the answer there, right? That's the
Yeah.
meter you got. That's the one resource you got. You might as well spend it. Koa though,
Really good defensive choice.
earning that first game. But again, this is like what kind of happens for Schwa. Is just like you have to be so scrappy to find your way in. But once you get there,
But Koa definitely showing a.
Wow.
Koa definitely showing a great understanding of her character, and then not only that, some great patience too. Choosing all the right options to get out, and just just gonna watch you and your options.
yeah, I mean that was a lot of what we saw in their earlier set. Was a lot of like, oh,
Wow.
never mind. Into the Iron Maiden you go. A little bit of extra damage needed, but with a couple friends.
But honestly, still kind of a rough situation. I mean, you still got to get in again.
Yeah, Schwa not opting to immediately like pull and set the minion was kind of, leaves you in a little bit of a herring situation. But reaction with the 6 feet, good stuff. You're able to clean it up. That felt like a much more like competent round from Schwa as far as getting across the finish line there. Didn't feel too scrappy. Slight flub at the end, but
Koa
Very
also
well
doing
controlled.
Really good, very good choices at hitting these minions out. So using their 5K effectively, hitting them out, making it harder for Schwa to get in because look at their meter.
oh
Oh wow.
yeah,
All that
huge.
work, and now it's gone.
Oh, drifts back a little.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, going for the PRC back there ends up drifting you out of out far enough. The 6P is going to be too shallow.
What an IP.
I
on
am
the
so
2D.
impressed how both of them are playing there.
Oh! Yeah, punish. It's free. Nice. Again, checking these jump-ins raw. The deflect shield, but the RC to keep your pressure going. Schwa not just IADing over, not getting greedy. This is what it's going to take. Trying to get a minion to pull, but unfortunately, your phone lines are tapped. There's nothing you can do.
The bomb setup?
Oh my god!
Wow, everyone absolutely popping off for that bomb setup.
Okay, wait, that was
That's
going
very
throw that would kill, you tech it, that's just an unblockable setup.
Yeah.
That just works. Schwa, of course it would be Schwa, right? The guy that plays games with real unblockables, he's like
I send Schwa every bomb setup I see. I want.
trying to mind control him, trying to MK Ultra him into doing bomb setups.
They love the bomb setups. They love the silly little bomb setups.
as
I mean,
as
something
should
that
we
you don't get
all.
to see very often either.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's better now too, slightly in some
Yeah.
situations. In that situation, it's better.
Yeah, the 1 second difference really does make a pretty meaningful check as far as you have a little bit, you can work it a little bit faster. You can actually make mix. Oh my gosh. Koa is getting checked on every jump in. Schwa has not missed a 6B yet. I want to see a little bit more hesitancy with those air dash in.
Koa
Ooh.
doing
Schwa
such
used-
a good job at backdashing these wallets. Also
Yeah.
recognizing when Schwa wants to do it.
I feel like Schwa should stop doing it a little bit. It seems like you're just
Yeah.
kind of wasting all your bursts at this point.
Yeah.
I get
guess
that.
on
I
the
get that
inverse. You don't want to
bursting,
burst her,
yeah.
you know? You're like,
Yeah.
But keeping Axel in the corner when like you get hit out of it, I mean, I feel like can be an option.
Koa finding a Oh!
Wow.
I am unsure what exactly you were swinging at, but I kind of like it. Actually, what Schwa was just doing that for the advancing normal, just to get like a little extra screen space in.
Koa's about to get a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Oh. High and dry away from the tornado and getting out from under.
This definitely won't kill. Oh, no.
YRC immediately.
So this is the point where, like,
Oh!
wow.
Yeah.
That hit significantly further than I anticipated it to.
Oh, yeah.
Probably an extended hurt box that was, like,
Yeah,
yes.
I think so.
No, those heels are size 12. She is swinging at the end of those boots. One thing I am noticing is, like, Schwa got the defensive read earlier on Koa and was kind of maybe expecting Koa to back off of just immediate, like, defensive resource spends, but Koa has kind of just taken advantage of that so far. Maybe over-indexing from Schwa here.
Yeah, Schwa definitely using this wall assault a little too much, in like what Tom was telling us earlier. I think maybe stopping it, using it for other advantages, probably going to be the key.
Yeah. Oh, good. Good canceling the super here.
Definitely tough because 100% Axel.
Yeah, at this point, you're kind of just opting to shoot some minions from the 3. No, we just send it. We don't believe you got it like that.
Yep.
Blocking. Oh! Uses the minion to cut out the cancel. You can't RC it. Wait, that's actually such a huge heads-up play from Schwa.
Schwa with an
One went
advantage.
away. A Schwa.
We might have to see coaches play.
Yeah.
That was actually insane.
Is that an actual thing? You're
Yeah,
the
it's
coach-
gonna,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
gonna be Kyet and Maya playing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. That would be fun to see.
Potentially swap it.
I love that Schwa.
Coming back to Abba?
See, now I don't know about this switch.
I mean,
It's very high risk, high reward. We'll see how much
But-
Schwa knows the matchup.
I think also for Koa, there is the aspect of, like, this is her comfort character, right? This is who she's been to tournaments with more. This is, like, a character she knows pretty inside and out
Yeah.
at this
Cannot play
point.
this music.
Yeah.
This is getting copyrighted.
Oh,
Is it
oh,
the
did she
Cyberpunk
say?
song?
Want to stay at your
Huh?
house?
Well, I hope.
Well, guys, we'll hear you later.
Yeah, if you're a VOD watcher, this is gonna be gone.
So
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
We can just say whatever we want, right?
Well, no, okay, the sound's back. Our voices are here.
Yeah, our voices are
but
here.
the music they won't be hearing because of the copyright.
I do think this was probably a good decision for
comfort.
Koa. Yeah.
It's already looking good.
Oh,
Like, I think it seems
Yeah.
like she's gotten a really good read on, like, what Schwa's offense is like, and they can just take advantage, do a billion damage instead
Yeah.
of how much Axel's slightly buffed damage is, but nothing comparable to
And
this.
we also have to remember, this is a first to 2, essentially, for Koa. So if there's a character that's built for a first to 2, Abba is definitely this character.
Yeah.
100%. And on the inverse, I think Schwa is like a player who adapts a lot over time. So trying to, like, throw a new character into the mix, like give you something new to think about. It's a great call. Also, the double jump there to stall that one out. Koa with great timing and will get rewarded with even better offense. Ooh! Drifts
Yeah,
back, but
Schwa just shooting the JD projectile in that situation, like, that's really risky for what reward there.
JR against 2S is always a threat.
This is such nice 6P. But now you're going to have 100% or like 100, yeah.
you
This is
cannot
a tough place.
Yeah. You cannot jump at this man. That jumping at this man is banned. Gold burst? Oh, in a world. Oh, deflect shield to try and just, like, negate half the mix there? 100% tension. Do you have time to pull battery here? Oh, we're flailing a lot of buttons. RC just in case there's a burst.
Wow.
Set point
Set
Ishwa.
point.
Opportunity.
Can he do it again?
Throwing out that 2K, letting it whiff, and still pressing the 2D afterwards. Schwa's really trying to own the space, and Koa just gave so much respect over.
But Koa just pushed Schwa right into the corner.
What a
Getting
punish.
Did not get called out for the wildest all that time.
Yeah, Koa, maybe the mental sec starting to set in on her. Schwa runs in, says, "Do not install in my face." RC baits the YRC. No punish, though. No punish on the deflect shield either. Both these players are starting to get too locked in. Goes for it there.
That's 25%.
Oh, the tap dust. I've been very cautious about the tap dust too this whole set.
Yeah, I don't think it represented it until you needed it most. Cracks the
What a
glass, you
great
get some
time to pull
positive
it out.
tension.
Oh,
Again. Okay.
Let's
Yeah,
not get
let's like-
crazy.
Oh,
That's
This
it.
is it.
oh!
Oh!
Wow.
And A-Schwa taking
Was
it.
crazy. Okay, sorry. I gotta go cheer Maya on when she's playing.
Okay.
All right, have
You got
fun.
this, Nick?
Hey.
Chat, we've now given you Enigma.
My mouth has been turned on. So, oh my
That is pause. Hey, yo.
no Diddy.
Don't worry, we're good. How's it going, everybody?
Oh, Nick, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing better since the match from earlier. It's been wonderful seeing all the energy, all the new players growing
yeah.
and developing. It's been a wonderful slam so far.
No, it's been so much fun. So of course it has to come down to a game 5. Hey, so question: is there a reset? Okay,
No
yeah,
reset, only
yeah.
winners.
Yeah, we're rolling
That
it
is
up.
that is what I figured. So
It is 10 o'clock. Like,
damn.
Yeah, it's getting late.
It's getting like final set, final possible set. So, we gotta do
Post tourney Taco Bell about a hit.
Nah, I'm full for the day.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
pizza
know
hit
what
hard.
we're eating. The pizza hit hard. The chili cheese fries were gas.
Really good.
Yeah. Kevin is up from his nap.
You look wonderful, friend.
Come join us.
It's game 5, last round. It all comes down to
Maya,
the coach battle.
Leahi versus...
Everyone 0-2 people here from the old school. Good old days.
Mm-hmm.
shout out O2 Tuesdays.
Yeah,
miss
shout out
it.
to the Owen Tuesdays, Fullerton
Yeah,
fights.
fights.
Shout out for
I mean, shout
There
out
was
to
a lot
all
of
it.
there was a lot of people that like didn't go to Owen Tuesdays because it was a weekday tournament, but like
Tuesday and I'm in LA.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Shout out to me being a bum back then and having nothing else to do.
Yep. Shout out to the Nick and job hunt arc where he just came to every tournament and was just like, yeah, job search still going, but I'm here to play biking, so.
Bro was definitely the vibe.
Doctor, I got a horrible update for you. We're back on the job.
We're back in
hunt,
the-
babe.
ain't
We're
it
back on the job.
Ain't it a bitch?
He said we've never been more back.
Oh,
Oh man.
Such is
Look at
life.
these-
My eyes are
he's
watering like
Effy
crazy.
over there. Dude is ready to nap.
Eye strain hitting me real hard.
this is a Down Back Tuesdays classic. This is
This
the
is
K-Town. This is the K-Town altercation.
I think this has been a Down Back Tuesdays Grams 3 or 4.
Yeah, we have been around this block.
I
Where
think
we
the
been, Kevin?
tournament record is about 11-1 Leon, but she's
Probably
been grinding
quick.
to its KO. She has been grinding.
Probably felt good.
So this is very much.
Yeah, and I also think that like on the side of Leahi, right? Like she's talked a lot about like, oh, like Kyet's biggest strength in bracket is not running into a Ramlethal, which is very fair. But I feel like Kyet kind of has gotten a little bit of a clutch factor going on. I feel like lately I've seen him very like, oh, I don't crumble under pressure as easily anymore. And a part of that is like, winning a few locals here and there, able to, yeah. And then, like you said, so many grand finals, you do really start to build that confidence back. No.
we're just here.
No,
Yeah, it's wrong.
button check.
Yep,
Oh,
no.
I thought they were ready to full on just play right now.
Yeah, full comboing someone in button check is
I saw
raw.
a combo. I was like, oh, we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting right on there. There is the added statement, though, that these people aren't just playing for themselves right now. They have the weight.
They
Not
literally have their
not just
team.
being anchors, but being the coaches who've been fostering all these new intermediate players. The real question is, on top of that, who has the bigger sense of responsibility to lock in? And I gotta be real, Kyet has been giving me some big dad vibes, some big papa energy.
Oh yeah, no, we talked about this at the start of the broadcast. Is like Kyet very much is like high school PE teacher, like coach on the side kind of vibes when it like comes to this. Oh yeah,
Big little league
Oh
coach
yeah,
energy.
you know for a fact like
Yeah,
like the
you
kids
wake
hit the
up.
field and he's like talking to the team moms like somebody's gonna have orange slices, right? Like somebody's gonna like
Throwing dogs.
oh yeah.
I do have to interject. That was the only button check I've ever seen go to round 2.
That was also true. I didn't notice that. They let that one rock. But
Maniacal.
into it we go. Oh, sword toss checks. Oh, caught holding.
Immediately?
You can't be pressing that early. You got to earn that much.
This
Yeah.
is some player knowledge. Get if you look like RC and sit there and wait, if you wait long enough, you will RC. So this is if aliens came to Earth and it was Jet, I would want to Jet.
Yeah.
Factor is absurdly good, especially in Zero.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, the 5P buys the space back out.
Twix KO, muscle memory coming
Yeah.
in, slamming back dash.
But we'll see how patient Maya could be here. Definitely a character, like, obviously Ram could just invalidate a lot of the things that Axel does. But if you're not going to be patient, it's not really going to go to, like, in your favor.
Right, you do still have to, like, you do have to still play Axel's game, right? Like, you are fighting another player, and swords in, 5D on.
No choice but to burst.
Yeah, you know, I like the burst here from Kyet, right? Once the swords are down, this is, like, you know, where you're the least threatened. But they do come back eventually, and we pay for it with your life. Oh, not quite buffering super out in time. We just can't do them. Cracks the glass. Do we send a reversal super? No shot we do, right?
We
You
should've.
just, yeah.
I would have.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Going into the next game.
Yeah.
Next round, I mean.
Okay.
I mean, something I would definitely like to see from Kyet a little more 2Ps, 2Ss. Just really mixing up your options a lot, just to, like, not let Liahi get in.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the, like, Kyet's a Rensen cycler. Like, as far as, like, what Kyet wants is, like, Kyet wants to, like, really drain out your meter, really just, like, put you at full screen, make you block explosion after explosion. And, like, he has good buttons, right? Like, we're even seeing there that 2S finding so much value.
the Winter Mantis.
And
Another Winter Mantis.
I love the Kyet setup. That's like a Kyet classic, is hold the Winter Mantis for the hold the super for second Winter Mantis. Such a good call. Oh,
Good job.
VRC's in.
Yeah. Knowing that 5K would beat the BRC forward.
Yeah, because
Great knowledge of knowing your character and the options.
yeah, and at that range you can't high crush with Ram 5K
Low crush
there.
5K,
Yeah,
no.
So
And not only that, it's a slower button by a whole 2 frames. So you're waiting for the startup of the BRC forward. And then you're also dealing with how active the 2K is already.
Jet's clutch factor and like bad matchups for Axel is like I am very, very impressed at how good they are.
Yeah, it's outstanding.
So I think definitely this time around, I definitely want to see a little bit more from, even though Kyet took that round, I want to see a little more 2Ps, a little more 5Ps. Just mixing up your options. Don't automatically, like, autopilot to Rensen. Like, because Kyet here is putting himself in the corner. And that's something that you really don't want to do.
yeah, really, really solid as well there from Liahi, finding the tip of that JS. Blocks out.
See, perfect. Mixing up the option, not going for that Rensen like we said earlier.
Oh,
Close
you
slash
are so
anti-air?
dead.
No kill kill tier.
Nasty, nasty.
Yup, yeah. Just run your bread and butters, right? If Kyet wants to get antsy with pressing, you know, you do have to like show the regular consistency here. And if there's ever a time where you get to yell at your opponent, you know, you get to let them know a little bit, it's a tournament like this.
Yeah.
Sickle's flashing, doing a great job so far to just buy your space.
A little less.
Ooh,
'Cause Maya's pulling up from full screen because they know that the sickle flash is coming.
Yeah.
I don't think of all the Ram players, I think Maya's been to the attack gauntlet.
They have not been through the tag gauntlet.
That is true. Has not been to the school of tack.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Tack, man. I miss that guy.
Oh,
Zach,
wow.
If you're in this chat, shout out to you for being like coaching every single Ram person here.
Yeah.
Minus Maya.
Every single person versus Axel.
I don't even think Trevor has also fought Liahi's Ram.
Oh, they probably have. I'm sure.
Oh my god, just the nade. Escape out.
Nice.
Flip.
No.
RC to keep it
would've
safe.
worked there.
Wow, you even got the IB off the flip
What's the
there.
startup on 2S, actually?
It just hits directly.
All right. From that depth, but maybe not. Be safe.
Up there, Axel,
It would have probably hit.
damn, 2-0 in one of
Very commanding 202.
I blinked and it's almost over, potentially?
on you, Kyet.
Oh, they're
plays these bad matchups all the time. It's actually really, really impressive how consistent they are.
Yeah, Maya looking very just like impatient right now.
Go for another throw right now.
Yeah.
I need this right now.
Ooh.
Oh, that could have been a burst bait.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh.
scary to
Gets-
even burst there at all, but finding some good damage here. And again, with positive tension, you like so much of this is just like even the chip.
God, that 60
This
sucks.
is fine. This is okay. Down swords.
Yup. Going for the throw there is your best option, just as far as, you know, like giving yours more time to deal with this corner situation. The slight whiff on the first hit makes the second one counter hit. And with no meter, do you opt into a deflect shield here, Kyet? Do you want to save it? No, just gets
Just
caught off
get
the safe
hit.
jump.
You see him taking a deep breath in the third minute.
Yeah. A little bit shaken by that.
Get a bit of a heat check, but it's alright.
Oh no, they could have gotten a punish on that.
Ooh. Yup.
Yeah, this is just showing the impatience that's going on right now.
Man,
Wanting to
winter
get in,
is
force your way
coming.
in.
We wouldn't know how hot it is in this room.
Yeah, I am really liking that, like, yeah, like Kyet is just kind of still willing to run his like standard game plan. Oh, that could have been an opportunity, but it's starting to get you can even see, even in coaches, right? Even top of this like our region skill level, you can see the respect start to come out. You can see the mental stacks start to build for both of these two. Sword just chops right through, and with meter, and you know Kyet's thinking about super. You know he's thinking about it. Oh,
Probably where that was.
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
not going to have a chance to think about it. He's gone through the wall.
Alright, finally one on the board.
So let's see how Kyet adapts here. That's the biggest thing. Is he's been getting hit by these double Rensons.
Yeah.
He really needs to stop that and just start playing the slow game.
I also-
5 Ps, 2 Ps again, like I said earlier.
yeah.
Take the mileage where you can, take the hits, because they're not going to be coming in giant groves like Ramlethal.
I also think Maya has really started like playing this range 3-2, like 2-3 game, and it's really started to pick up places where like, oh, you know, you threw button, I need to be close enough where I can hit you with the tip of far/5H, but I can also jump at you, right? Being able to represent both threats, I feel like is paying such dividends.
It's one mistake after another, unfortunately.
Too hard right now. I think the nerves are getting to it.
See, there it is again, jumping over that 2S this time, playing at the range where you have multiple threat options.
This time is the throw.
100% meter though, this gets real scary. Waiting for your
Swords are
swords to
online.
come back. Flip, yes. Try to
What
see if we could bait a
patience.
throw tech. Oh, and that should be death. Maya starting to make a comeback here. And I also like these floaty just like jump ins, right? Don't immediately air dash, don't get greedy, just take the space that jump is allowing you and the threat range from your buttons. I mean, it's paying dividends so often. We cracked the glass once again with super. Kyet has not been blocking a lot of these, so oh yeah, even then you can spin
The
deflect shield. You're
challenging.
still locked in the abyss. One more for the road.
See the super here.
Nah, I think you're holding it, right?
Yeah.
Kyet
Every
has
single
to
time
stop
that happened,
pressing.
it's
Straight
super.
to game 5. Straight to game 5. I don't see it.
Kyet has to stop pressing on these
I
wall
don't
breaks.
think Leahi has done Kyet once.
They've once.
Once earlier, like off of,
At least
Off
in
H
these
sword.
past 2 games,
No.
I
Yes.
don't think she's done it.
yeah, no, it is.
Now, it's game 5.
Mm-hmm.
Holding the pressure of both their teams. Let's see it.
And this would be the time to bring it out. You know, every member of your team, all of your students, your apprentices, your pupils, cheering you on behind you. We're in a great situation for Llamartist for the corner.
Ooh,
But it's
oh
gonna
my
cost your burst. Sure.
This is okay.
This is less okay now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Once you
it's-
spend the RC here, you're breaking the wall no matter what. So I do like the attempt at a burst bait. Just a temp check.
Something I'm not seeing from Kyet anymore is like there's no air snail. Like they're not confirming their hits.
Yeah, he did kind of like start underrepresenting a lot of options, right? Like I feel like he's shored up. He's feeling under pressure. He's feeling like he has to shore things up. But meanwhile, Maya, I feel like
Nice
it's off to the
bait.
races here.
The
One
mid-dispenser.
more round.
The reverse sweep in action.
This would be the full and complete sweep if we can make it happen. Finding the counter hit there is a great way to start it off.
Oh, Kyet, baby, not like this. No
Tap
signs
does.
of
I've
life.
gotten hit there every single time.
Yeah, exact same sequence as the last round, and it's just as good as the first. Leahi with an opportunity. Kyet, I'm sure all those losses are just flashing back in your mind, but you need to keep them at bay just long enough, but the air dash is good. Leahi takes it home for her crew with the reverse 3-0. Taking that one home. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I mean, Kyet, you made it as close as you could, but that Game 5 factor, Maya was just a little bit more calm in the face of adversity.
And that's why he's sticking to Little League and not going up to high school.
Yeah, that's I would have gone pro if it wasn't for my bum knee, you know? Oh, man.
I think we're going to give him a little bit of time to celebrate.
Yeah.
Kicking y'all off for,
All right. Well, we got to get out of here. Thank you for having us.
Happy to be here for the
wonderful
one
time.
Do you
game,
want me to
everybody.
close, or am I out of here?
I think Maya and I want to close.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, cool.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're gonna get our winner and co-organizer on the couch to close it out. Very good stuff.
Hi there, I'm alive.
Very
I
tight,
perhaps
keeping it
needed
close.
And Axel coaching me to win that, but you know how it goes.
Oh, how the roles reverse.
Yeah, truly.
Yeah. Well, very good stuff. Dragged it out as long as possible just to.
I wanted to make sure it was a hype set.
Oh,
for the
yeah,
end.
yeah.
I needed to lose the first two.
We had,
Like,
y'all, go back and check the bracket. We had so many Game 5s.
We
so many
actually did.
Game 5s,
2-2 Game
set
5,
5,
yeah.
2-2 Game 5s. A truly absurd number.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Really, really close games all around. Really great stuff
Yeah.
from everybody. Huge shout out to everybody for coming out. I know that the players and especially the coaches put in a ton of time into this event.
Yeah.
And really, really grateful that they did because I think it went really well. I'm really, really proud of everyone.
I can't thank everyone enough who signed up. Even if we didn't get to pick you, we want you next time. I promise.
And there will be a next time.
There will be a next time. Thank you everyone who donated their time to this: players, coaches, sub coaches, stream runners, artists who are also on my team.
Artists.
Just a huge shout out to everyone. Socal Suma.
So yeah, huge shout out to Socal Suma.
Couldn't
Go
have
get
happened
beat up by
without everyone.
JDCR tomorrow in Tekken.
Yeah, true.
Down in Chains of Fate in Anaheim. Huge shout out to Land Hero for giving us the space to run this. It's been a really excellent
Awesome
venue.
event space.
They've let us overstay our welcome a little bit, so we're going
So
to keep this
true.
brief.
And thank you, obviously, everyone who's tuned in the whole time
Yeah.
and watched this and made this successful. Couldn't have done it without everyone involved. Great community. Thank you, everyone. Love you all.
Only getting stronger.
Yeah.
Love
All right.
y'all.
See you
Until
next
next time.